All I'm hearing around me lately is how everybody is taking or wants to take stuff like Reta or GLP-1s. Stories all the time about how people my age who have just a little bit of fat to lose are taking it in hopes to get super lean. And the worst stories of all that you've probably heard. People who barely have any body fat at all that are wanting to take this stuff, or even worse, they've already started. Personally, I think we are entering a very dangerous time with the mass selling and prescription of all these drugs. And I'm going to highlight why most of y'all should not take this stuff. Then we're going to talk about what your options really should be as someone who wants to lose weight. Now, quick disclaimer before you go to the comments. I do believe that these drugs have a place in pharma. For people who are morbidly obese and this is a last resort option after constant attempts to lose weight loss drugs should be an option for them. Some people need this to hopefully extend their lifespan, and I'm not going to hate on that. What I am going to discuss today is the real problem, which is this. The problem we're running into right now, similarly with what has happened with ADHD meds, SSRIs, and plenty of other pharmaceuticals, is straight up overprescription and straight up overconsumption. And the overall thesis of my whole belief is just that you are throwing away a golden opportunity to fix the real root problems in your life. Now let me explain what this really means. If you're someone who wants to lose weight, the body is not the problem. It's a symptom of a bigger problem, which could be a multitude of things. Lack of discipline, namely, lack of motivation, lack of confidence, lack of prioritizing your health. Right now, you might think that all you want in life is to get that weight off your body, nothing else. But I'm sure there's a part of you that also has a longing for discipline, for an actual healthier lifestyle. Don't get me wrong, the drugs might get the weight off, but they will not fix the core issues. You could take the drug, be walking around 100 pounds down, but still feel a lack of discipline in your ability to control your life. You might still feel unable to do the things that you set out to do, which leads you to remain unconfident. Or worst of all, you might get off the drugs, never build the skills and discipline necessary to remain at that weight, and gain it all right back. And unfortunately, this is what happens to the majority of people, and this is the truth that they are keeping from you. One study shows that people on average gain about 2/3 of the weight that they lost, they just gain it right back within a year. Another study shows that 1/3 of people regain the weight they lost within 6 months. And this shouldn't be surprising. Imagine this. If I told you tomorrow that you would be the CEO and sole decision maker of a Fortune 500 company that you knew absolutely nothing about prior to, what do you think would happen? Unfortunately, I guarantee that for all of us, that the company would significantly regress due to our inability to make the right decisions. And why is this? It's because we didn't build the skills and get the necessary knowledge to be that CEO. The same goes with your body. You are the sole decision maker, and you are the person who needs to have the skill to get to where you want to be. Eating right on a consistent basis, that is a skill. Exercising regularly, that is a skill. Without possessing these skills, weight gain, feelings of imposter syndrome, and an array of problems will coexist with this paradise these drugs promise. But let's hypothetically say the weight did stay off. You somehow had a good reaction to it, and your hunger levels remained low after stopping. I still believe it would be a net negative on your life, and this is why. Like I said at the beginning, you are throwing away a golden opportunity to build the discipline and confidence every single person longs for. I can say from personal experience that the confidence and positive feelings I've received from getting in shape over time are so much more valuable than the physique I've built itself. I prefer to have the feeling of accomplishment and pride in myself for doing something I sought out to do rather than just looking good. And I was on a call with a client of mine the other day who lost 45 pounds naturally in his first 6 months working with me. He also said that the feeling of actually being in control of his life, the achievement, and the real confidence instilled in him far surpassed the weight on the scale or the changes in his physique. If we both just took a red pill, like we were in the Matrix pretty much, to get this physique instantly, it would mean virtually nothing. And that's essentially what this drug does. It bypasses the discipline, confidence, lasting habits, and actual health benefits of starting to eat right and work out. And once you make the choice to take this drug, assuming you're the small minority that doesn't gain the weight back, you lose out on all these things forever. It's choosing a life of vanity and borrowed effort over a life of true health, discipline, and satisfaction. I don't want that for you, and I'm really hoping this made you aware of the reality of these drugs. So that's going to be it for this video, and overall, it was just aimed to paint the picture of the hidden side effects of GLP-1 and peptides and all these drugs that are being pushed on you, and I just want to give you a reason to not give in to their marketing. There is a better option for the totality of your being, and I really just hope anybody who wants to lose weight or get in shape chooses the right path. I appreciate all of y'all for watching. Stay safe, and God bless.